There is a surprise that few people know about. Roads are not just mere pathways, but also mysterious treasures, full of historical events and bizarre stories. Are you ready to explore roads that few dare to tread? Stay tuned until the end of the video to find out which road is the most special, one that will leave you in disbelief. Today, we will explore 10 strange and fascinating roads around the world. These roads are not just places to travel, but they also hold strange stories, undisclosed secrets, and events of special significance. These roads might change the way you look at the world, but don't forget, the final road is the one that will truly surprise you. Don't miss it. So, which road will be the most shocking? Which road has a story you won't believe? Follow along with each part to see which road deserves the top spot. Top 10. Beatrice, Nebraska. Beatrice, Nebraska is a charming rural town with a special incentive program for those who want to live there. Free land, a concept that sounds unbelievable. But Beatrice rebooted the Homestead Act program in 2010, allowing people who want to build homes and live there long-term to receive free land. However, the truth about Beatrice is not exactly what you might imagine. This town has some strange elements that you won't find anywhere else. One of the interesting but slightly creepy elements is the presence of ghosts. Beatrice is famous for the Paddock House, where locals have reported bizarre phenomena such as strange lights and unexplained noises. Aside from that mysterious element, Beatrice offers a typical rural lifestyle with a very reasonable cost of living. Housing prices here are quite affordable, at only about $125,000 for a starter home, a price you won't find in big cities. The cost of living in Beatrice is 23% lower than the US average, with rent at only about $700 a month. This town is an ideal choice for those looking for a peaceful life and an escape from the noise of major cities. However, it is worth noting that not everyone can adapt to life in Beatrice, especially during the winter. In the cold months, the bone-chilling cold can make you feel uncomfortable. Additionally, there are not many modern entertainment services here, so you will need to find ways to entertain yourself, such as watching DVDs on Tuesday nights. Although Beatrice has some drawbacks, for those who love tranquility and want to live a simple life, it remains an attractive option. Top 9. Camden, Maine. Camden, Maine is a stunning coastal town, but it doesn't just offer peaceful and quiet scenery. It also has a special support program for remote workers. This town not only provides free land, but also offers up to $35,000 in assistance for those who move to live and work here. However, don't let the allure of these incentives make you forget one truth. Housing prices in Camden are very expensive. The town is famous for its romantic harbors and picturesque hills, but that cannot hide the reality that home prices in Camden can reach $725,000, and rent can hover around $2,000 a month. Especially during the peak tourist season, Camden participates in the state of Maine's Remote Worker Support Program, which provides grants and tax credits for those looking to buy or build a home. Neighboring towns like Rockport and Hope also participate in this program and offer free land as part of economic revitalization efforts. However, the main issue in Camden is the scarcity of housing in the summer, when tourists flock here to enjoy the coastal scenery and mild climate. Furthermore, once you settle here, you will face issues like hard-to-find parking and black flies that bite right through denim. Despite this, Camden's gorgeous landscapes remain the main reason many people move here. Top 8. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma is a town that stands out not only for its grants, but also for offering the opportunity to own free land for those who want to build a home and work remotely. Tulsa's Remote Worker Support Program not only provides cash, but also gives away free land to those who decide to move here. Tulsa, a city that was once the oil capital of the US, is now transforming into a tech hub with many job opportunities for highly skilled individuals. However, what's special about Tulsa is that you don't just receive money. You can also get free land in satellite areas like Red Fork and Sand Springs. This is a fantastic opportunity for those who want to build a new life with a cost of living that is 11% lower than the US average. However, Tulsa is not a completely ideal place. The crime rate in Tulsa is higher than the national average, and the weather here is quite extreme, with strong storms and rapid temperature changes. But if you are a remote worker looking for a place with a reasonable cost of living, wide open spaces, and a creative environment, Tulsa is still a very worthwhile option to consider. Moreover, with grants of up to $10,000 for those who relocate and participate in the program, Tulsa truly creates an attractive opportunity for those ready to explore. Top 7. Lincoln, Kansas. Lincoln, Kansas is a place where you can own free land on the condition that you must build a house within 6 months and complete it within 18 months. This is a small town but full of exciting opportunities, especially for those who want to get away from the hustle and bustle of big cities. Lincoln not only offers free land, but also fosters a tight-knit community where everyone knows each other and lives very amicably. However, life in Lincoln isn't always easy. With a large area and a small population, there aren't many options for services and entertainment here. But if you are someone who loves tranquility and wants to live a simple life, this will be an ideal place. The cost of living in Lincoln is very low, with home prices at only about $82,000, and the crime rate is almost non-existent. Lincoln is a wonderful choice for those who want a peaceful life, where everyone treats each other like family, and there is no rush of urban living. Despite the challenges regarding amenities, that actually adds to the appeal of this place for those seeking peace and quiet in life. Top 6. Harmony, Minnesota. Harmony, Minnesota is a place where you can receive free land, but also encounter a bizarre phenomenon. An oak tree here is said to be able to sing. This is a small town of about 1,000 residents, where the quiet atmosphere and friendly community are what make many people want to come live here. Even so, with a cost of living lower than the U.S. average and a crime rate of almost zero, Harmony also has strange elements that make this place special. In particular, the singing oak tree is one of the interesting things you will hear about this place. The community in Harmony is also very friendly and ready to help, but the quietness can sometimes make you feel lonely. You will need to accept the lack of many modern amenities and entertainment options. However, that is exactly what makes this an ideal place for those looking for a peaceful life, free from city noise. The cost of living here is very reasonable, with home prices at only about $148,000 and an average rent of $675 a month. The most notable things about Harmony are its extremely low crime rate and the mystery of the singing oak tree. You might find yourself immersed in the strangely profound silence of this place, but it is precisely that peace that brings a wonderful sense of relaxation. Top 5. Curtis, Nebraska. Curtis, Nebraska not only offers free land, but is also a place where you will be welcomed with a parade upon arrival. With a population of about 800, Curtis seems like a small but very lovely town, where everyone knows each other and lives very closely knit. Furthermore, the cost of living in Curtis is 26% lower than the U.S. average, and the town is quite peaceful with little crime. Although stores close quite early and there are some issues with services, life in Curtis is vibrant and very much worth living for those seeking serenity. You will get to participate in traditional festivals, and if you build a house here, you will receive free land from the Curtis Land Incentive Program. Curtis hosts special events like festive parades and Easter egg hunts, bringing a joyful atmosphere and unforgettable experiences. However, if you are used to a fast-paced lifestyle and modern services, Curtis might be a challenge due to its lack of amenities. But if you love simplicity and friendly community events, Curtis is an ideal place to settle down. Top 4. Loop City, Nebraska. Loop City, Nebraska is a small but highly unusual town. This road not only offers free land, but also features the appearance of strange lights in the sky that locals believe to be UFOs. This is a town with a population of only about 1,000 people, where life is quiet and simple yet full of surprises. Loop City is famous for its Polish cultural heritage and traditional festivals, but it also has something special: UFOs. Residents here frequently see strange lights in the sky, and many believe they are traces of aliens. Even so, you will get to enjoy the quiet life and the friendliness of the community. The cost of living is 30% lower than the U.S. average, and the crime rate is almost non-existent. This makes Loop City a wonderful choice for those who want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. However, not everything is easy, as the strong winds in Loop City can make you feel like you are being attacked on stormy days. But regardless, you will get to live in a strange and fascinating community where many surprises await you. Top 3. Elwood, Nebraska. Elwood, Nebraska not only provides free land, but also pays money for children born and raised here. If you thought receiving free land was a surprise, in Elwood, you also get paid for every child you have. This is a small community but very determined to grow its population, and they are willing to spend money to achieve this goal. Elwood is not only quiet and safe, but also very friendly. The cost of living here is very low, and the crime rate is almost non-existent. If you are someone who loves a peaceful rural life and doesn't mind living in a place with very few people, Elwood is an ideal location. Besides that, you also have the opportunity to receive a cash bonus for each child, a notable incentive. Although life in Elwood is very simple, it is also very warm and peaceful. You will get to live in a tight-knit and quiet community. And if you're lucky, you will even receive surprise gifts from your neighbors. Elwood is the ideal place for those looking for a simple yet fulfilling life. Top 2. New Richland, Minnesota. New Richland, Minnesota is a place where you can receive free land, but with a rather special condition. You cannot build a house that is too large. This is a small town where the community is close-knit and enjoys a peaceful life. New Richland has established a special rule. They want people to build small homes to maintain a close and friendly atmosphere. Although there are no large houses or luxury villas, the environment in New Richland is very comfortable and serene. The cost of living here is 18% lower than the U.S. average, and the crime rate is almost non-existent. The community here is very warm, and you will feel the peace when living in this beautiful small town. This is an ideal place for those seeking a simple and peaceful life. You won't have to worry about the hustle and bustle of big cities, and you will have plenty of time to enjoy the quiet spaces and warm afternoons. Despite some restrictions on house sizes and building regulations, these are exactly the things that help make New Richland a special place, where everyone lives together in simplicity and peace. If you love community life and want to get away from the noise of the city, New Richland is a choice you cannot overlook. Top 1. MN, Iowa. MN, Iowa is an extremely small town, but it offers free land and a wonderfully quiet living space. The special thing about this road is its bizarrely profound silence. Minnesota has a very small population, only about 120 people, and there is nothing but quiet space and vast nature. This is an ideal place for those who want to escape a noisy life and seek a truly peaceful place. You can receive free land and build your home without worrying about bank loans. The cost of living here is 30% lower than the U.S. average, and the crime rate is almost non-existent. However, the silence here might make you feel a bit lonely, and if you are not used to a slow-paced life, this could be a major challenge. But if you love tranquility in a small, tight-knit community, MN is the perfect choice. There is no noise, no heavy traffic, and you can wake up every morning in a completely quiet space. However, you also have to accept the lack of amenities and modern services, because there is no Starbucks here, no large stores, and even the post office is only open for 1 hour a day. But if you are someone who loves simplicity, living in harmony with nature, and wants to get away from the hustle of urban life, MN is the place for you. These strange roads all offer wonderful opportunities for you to change your life, but each place has its own surprises and challenges. Which place will you choose? Would you want to live in a peaceful, small community or face difficulties and challenges? Leave your answer below this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next fascinating videos.